O Muslim, O slave of Allah, guess what I discovered? The black stone in Mecca is not just a direction of prayer. Um, if you're not a Muslim, you don't know what I'm talking about. It's this. Yeah. It's this thing. Yeah. If you don't believe me, I'll read you why it's more than just a direction to pray 5 times a day. Yeah. This is from Sunnah.com, which is a Sunni Muslim website. This is Jami al-Tirmidhi. It says this: the Messenger of Allah said about the black stone, by Allah, Allah will raise it on the day of resurrection with 2 eyes by which it sees, and a tongue that it speaks with, testifying to whoever touched it in truth. And Sunan Abu Dawud right underneath it says, in chapter on the Hajj rituals from Sunnah Ibn Majah, it was narrated that Sa'eed bin Jubair said, I heard Ibn Abbas say, the Messenger of Allah said, this stone, talking about the black stone, will be brought on the day of resurrection, and it will be given 2 eyes with which to see, and a tongue with which to speak, and it will bear witness for those who touched it in sincerity. And guess what? Do you think this is daif or weak hadith? I'll show you. Both those hadiths are what you call Hasan. See? Yeah, it's called the Book on the Hajj. The Book on the Hajj. And Messenger of Allah stone by Allah will be raised on this day with 2 eyes by which to see, and tongue with which to hear. Okay, it's Hasan, which means, and the great of Hasan is, it's not sahih, it's not authentic, it's good. So what that tells me is that if you look at the black stone, it looks like it already has eyes. You know, if you look closely at it, that's not a very good picture, but it looks like it's got eyes, and even or horns on the side. You know, it almost looks like a demon or something like that. And so much so, guess what I did? I actually wrote a book called. Well, I really did. I put it together because it contains my writings and the writings of Muslims, and it's called "Kiss Me." And here's what there it is. Yeah, "Kiss Me," and there's the black stone in there. And you know, I put this thing together before I even knew that that thing was going to come to life, with 2 eyes and a tongue, letting Allah know who touched it in sincerity, or who touched it in truth. So I don't know about you, but it looks creepy. It looks creepy. You know, it's black and dark. It looks like it's got little fangs, you know, and these glowing eyes. You know, yeah, it's creepy. But anyway, I am Ramit Ramsey. That's my pen name. And if you want to read the book. But I talk about how the black stone in Mecca was it was stolen by Abu Tyre of the Carmatians. He went into Mecca with his Carmatians, which are a Shiite group. They slaughtered around 20,000 Sunni Muslims, dumped some of their bodies into the well of Zamzam, and they destroyed the Kaaba. And Abu Tyre mocked Allah, saying, "Oh Allah, where's your birds? Send your birds with the clay, the fiery clay to, you know, protect the Kaaba." Well, he kept on mocking, and then he stole this thing. He stole that thing with the glowing eyes, and he used it as a urinal, and then he pounded it into pieces. And well, I don't know. It's not really sure. I'm not really sure if he pounded it into pieces, but the thing is, the black stone is actually in pieces, but it's held together in a silver mesh that is oxidized, turned black with time. So anyway, but that thing, that thing is supposed to come to life at the judgment day, and it's going to tell Allah who touched it in sincerity. So it's more. That tells me it, and that's from Hasan hadith. So that tells me the black stone is more than just a direction of prayer. It's something you actually worship. But